ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team event on TBS is your TV main event. Introducing team number 1. First, accompanied to the ring by the executive director of the York Foundation, Alexandra York, and head of security, Mr. Hughes, from Vero Beach, Florida. 236 pounds, the computerized man of the 1990s, Terrencetaylor. His partner accompanied by Kevin Sullivan from Halsted Street, Chicago, Illinois. 6 feet, 8 inches, 412 pounds, the One-Man Gang.
One-Man Gang is signed to appear on that big event in Amarillo, Texas. That event in Amarillo is Tuesday night. I want to say a special hello to all the fans in Roswell, New Mexico. El Gigante, the biggest athlete in the world, will be in Roswell, New Mexico, Wednesday night.
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponent, first from Austin, Texas, 261 pounds, the natural, Dustyrhodes. His tag team partner, Nashville, Tennessee, 215 pounds, Rickymorton.
Dustyrhodes returns to his home state. He and Rickymorton both will be in Houston at the legendary Sam Houston Coliseum. I have spent many, many Friday nights in Houston at the Sam Houston Coliseum. And the beginning of the Super Summer Sizzler Tour is this Friday night in Houston.
Why do you keep on saying hello to people in Houston and people in Roswell, New Mexico this Wednesday, people in Atlanta for the Omni tomorrow, and you never say hello to the people in New York who are going to be at the Meadowlands on July the 3rd? Huh? Why? Because you're prejudiced against New York, that's why.
I don't think so. Tickets go on sale, by the way, fans, for the July 3rd Meadowlands event, as Paul mentioned earlier in the program. Tickets go on sale for that event in the Meadowlands this Tuesday morning at the Meadowlands box office.
I knew that.
It will be Dustyrhodes and Terrencetaylor starting it out.
Clean break by Terrencetaylor.
Taylor backing away from Dustyrhodes. Rhodes on a real run here.
No, he's not backing away. He backed him into the ropes, which calls for a break, and he gave him a clean break. Don't say he's backing away like he's afraid or something.
Fans, I want to remind you that you can talk live to Tony Schiavone, our esteemed colleague on the Wrestling Hotline this Monday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Hope you'll give Tony a call, and we'll have a lot of information, I'm sure, for you about WCW. Great offensive flurry by Dustyrhodes. Consecutive drop kicks, and Terrencetaylor is out of bounds, and here comes the giant. 6'10", 420-pound one-man gang.
Well, at least you got that right. The true giant, the only giant in World Championship Wrestling, the one-man gang.
Fans, next Saturday night, 2 big hours here on WCW. Very quickly, Johnny B. Bad with Theodore R. Long will debut. Mr. Hughes will be wrestling. We'll see a video on the newcomers to WCW known as the Dustyrhodes, and another newcomer by the name of Black Blood will debut here next Saturday night. Shoulder block there by Dustin, and he almost got him.
Wow, that was close. He almost had him.
Well, as a matter of fact, you know, Paul, this match is our final match. 1 Faller TV time remaining, and obviously, we do not have a danger zone this week.
Wrong, Kimo Sabi, because if this match finishes before the 1 hour time limit of this show is over, there will be a danger zone. Don't you worry.
Yeah, no count on it. Elbow there by Dustin. As I mentioned, this youngster has amassed simply a spectacular one-loss record. He has yet to be pinned in WCW. As Terrencetaylor leaves the ring to have a conference with Miss York. I bet they had a nice pre-game meeting between Miss York and that, I don't know, very evil Kevin Sullivan. The Bull dropped in next week, so we'll have Sullivan and the one-man gang there. And we may not have a danger zone next week either.
There will be a danger zone this week. There will be a danger zone next week. You know, first of all, why would you ever call your segment bull dropping? I don't understand that.
Well, there's a lot of things you don't understand being a little yuppie from Scarsdale.
And as for Jason Hervey and Dustyrhodes, it kind of looks like Tattoo and Mr. Rourke to me.
One-man gang forcing Dustin back into the corner. The gang, a massive individual. One of the biggest men in wrestling. But look at Dustin fire out of that corner. Comes with a lot of velocity. The Irish whip. Sends him for the ride. Oh, what a right hand.
Yeah, but the gang did not go off his feet. He's still standing.
One-man gang. 6'10", 420. And I wonder if Miss York is scouting the one-man gang here as a potential addition to the York Foundation. He certainly doesn't seem to be the type of individual that fit into the corporate mold as we see his strength here.
And down to his knees goes the natural Dustin Rhodes. Another victim of the awesome power of the true giant, the one-man gang.
One-man gang showing his tremendous power. 6'10", 420. Great broadcast tomorrow on the main event. Hope you'll be with us for that one tomorrow night, 5:05 Central, 6:05 Eastern, as we'll be talking more about the big Clash of Champions live here on TBS as Dustin fights his way up. Dustin Rhodes kicking away. Goes between the legs of the one-man gang and tags in Rickymorton. Morton's got to be quick here because this is obviously a physical mismatch. He nails Taylor. Right hands, but the gang still will not go down. This mountain of a man will not fall.
Rickymorton has given the one-man gang everything he's got, and still the gang stands tall.
Fans, tomorrow on the main event will also be telling you more about the Bruise Cruise coming in November.
The Bruise Cruise?
It's going to be a very unique situation where the fans can go on a cruise with many of the wrestling stars of WCW, see wrestling events, participate in beach parties and photo and autograph opportunities. More about that tomorrow in the main event. Sunset flip, 1-2 to near fall. Arm drag takeover.
Bruise Cruise? I didn't get a memo on that.
You probably won't be invited.
I didn't get a memo on this WSB deal either. How come? I had to read about it in the USA Today.
Paul's referring to AM 750 WSB and Wrestling with Jim Ross, which begins 1 week from tomorrow night. We'll talk more about that tomorrow as well, as Taylor works his way back up to the vertical base to relieve some of the pressure. Referee Bill Alfonso called for the break, but it was not a clean one. Terrencetaylor sending Dustin for the ride, but Dustin up and over. Taylor goes down, but he kicks out. Arm drag takeover. Great move by the lanky youngster from Austin, Texas. And this kid is really excited about being in Houston. His dad was one of the biggest stars ever to appear in the Sam Houston Coliseum, and Dustin will be there this Friday night at 8 o'clock.
Smart game plan by Dustin Rhodes. He sticks to the basics. No high-risk maneuvers. Gets Terrencetaylor up to his feet. He has him worn down. Makes the tag to the tag team expert, the tag team specialist, Rickymorton.
One-man gang in, but good officiating by Bill Alfonso as Taylor maintains the advantage. Morton up and over. He's lightning quick. He's got him rolled up. He got 2 out of it. Another arm drag takeover. You know, Paul, if we don't have a danger zone, you can just save your energy for the big arm wrestling rematch tomorrow night in the Omni with your adversary, Missy Hyatt. She may make it 2-0.
I doubt it.
One-man gang being nailed there by Dustin.
I heard she's been jogging down Sunset Boulevard, or shall I say, walking that street in training for this match.
Well, we understand what you're getting at. You may be humiliated again tomorrow night in the Omni as Terrencetaylor with a headbutt on Rickymorton. Taylor goes for the ropes, gets some extra momentum. But, oh, good Japanese arm drag by Rickymorton. Another arm drag takes Taylor over.
And Morton's doing something very, very smart. Though he's keeping, that was close. Though he's keeping Taylor down, he's keeping his eyes on the one-man gang. You never turn your back on the true giant, the one-man gang.
One-man gang, I am informed, will also be in Roswell, New Mexico this Wednesday night. That's a 7:30 start in Roswell.
Now that I got a memo on. I just chose not to read it on TBS.
Tremendous right hand by the one-man gang, and Rickymorton's greatest asset is his quickness, but right now the gang has him grounded. Morton needs to make the tag here quite bluntly. clothesline, and down goes Ricky. He's got to avoid that 747. One of those devastating offensive weapons in WCW is the 747, the big splash of the one-man gang. And right now he is manhandling Rickymorton.
And the gang is living up to his name. Oh! A one-man gang.
Well, he is a deranged human being. I can certainly say that with a clear conscience. And Morton catching Taylor coming in. Morton with a good offensive move, but he may be well served to make the tag, and he does. Dustin back in. As Miss Short, what's she going over there for? Nice smile on her face. That's the first time we've seen her smile. Where's he going? Where's Morton going? Rickymorton's leaving. What's the deal here? Dustin Rhodes all the way outside. And now Dustin almost being thrown out to the wolves here. Bill Alfonso being sidetracked there by Terrencetaylor. Sullivan with a chain. Dustin Rhodes being accosted, being mugged out here by the gang and Sullivan.
1, 2, oh!
Inches away from his first pinfall loss in WCW. Now, where did Rickymorton go is the big question. Dustin can't hold on here. There's a kick right to the ribs.
And there's nobody for Dustin Rhodes to make a tag to.
He just realized that Rickymorton has left the ring area.
And the natural is all by himself. Wham!
Right hand by Taylor. Tags in the killer. The one-man gang.
The fury of the Hells Angels and the sinister mind of Charles Manson all rolled up into one, and the natural is all by himself.
Dustin tossed outside. Landed on his feet there. This kid will not quit. I can promise you that. He's going for the pin right here. One-man gang. Oh, good Lord. 420 pounds just dropped on this kid's chest. And the gang makes the tag. Oh, Dustin's hurt.
Well, you don't need a computer to figure out this program. It's over.
Inside cradle by Dustin Rhodes. He did get him. Oh, Dustin's in a lot of trouble here.
Oh, he's in serious jeopardy, and I'm not talking about any stupid game show.
Dustin's got Taylor in a pitting predicament and got two again.
He's surviving on instinct, but he can't survive for long.
Rickymorton had some type of conversation with Alexander York, and then he took a walk. And look at Dustin fire back. Goodbye to Guilford. The natural from Austin, Texas, is fighting with all he has, but Taylor with a poke to the eye. Crossbody press. He may have him. He may have him. There's a gang. He got his own partner. Dustin drop kicks the gang outside. And wait a minute, there's Mr. Hughes.
Here we go.
Taylor's been 747 by the gang. Alexander York in there to try to restrain Mr. Hughes. Sullivan's dragging the one-man gang out of here. Here come the other officials. Taylor has been devastated by the 747, but Miss York is... Mr. Hughes wants to go at it with Dustin Rhodes, and the feeling is mutual.
I've been waiting to see this for a long, long time.
Well, Hughes will be wrestling here next week. Fans, don't forget tomorrow night, we'll recap this situation for Paul E. Dangerously. And we had no danger zone tonight, but we will tomorrow night, Paul. And for Missy Hott, I'm Jim Ross. We'll see you next week. We'll see you tomorrow.